So now that we have seen how automation works for agreements, let's talk about another crucial document in real estate, that is invoices. So Gautam, real estate firms deal with multiple services like brokerage fees, property inspections, and legal assistance. So manually creating invoices for each transaction must be tedious, right?
Absolutely, Jennifer. That's why Zoho Writer makes invoice generation effortless. Instead of manually entering details, users can link an invoice template to a data source that contains all these service charges such as consultation fees, marketing costs, and repairs.
That's great. But what about calculations? Many invoices include taxes, discounts, and different fee structure, right?
Good point, Jennifer. Writer supports formulas within tables, allowing users to calculate total amount, taxes, and discounts automatically. Plus, they can format values in currency, convert amounts into words, and ensure everything looks professional before sending it into the client. So let me quickly show you a demo on how to configure this scenario that we are talking about. So let's just say I have a data source, which is a Zoho sheet that contains all the information of the service fees, the taxes, and other charges as well. So I'm going to link this with an invoice template, and I'm going to educate on how to use the formulas in Writer and send these invoices to respective clients in bulk. So here is the invoice that I've created from Zoho Writer in Scratch, and here you can see that I have added a sequence number, which is a dynamic auto numbering field. So here you can see I have added a prefix and the number starts from, and I've also dynamically pulled the contact reference number from my data source, that is a Zoho sheet. So let me show you a quick look on how I have configured the data source. So here you can see that I have added various client names to whom I'm going to generate the invoice and send it to them, and I've also added their email address in the data source. So now once this is done, you can see that there are various price amounts available, but there are certain amounts that is zero. So for example, let's just take a client type as tenant, and a tenant would not be required to provide any amount for property inspection fees or marketing and advertising costs or even listing fees. So we are going to eliminate these fields in the output document for this respective client. So dynamically we will have the ability to remove the unwanted rows from the table and then generate the invoice that is specific only to the particular user. So let me show you how this has been done. So here you can see that I have added all the fields in the table, and I have added conditions so that if the value contains 0, then the row will not be displayed. So for that, what I do is I just have to click on the particular row and go to condition and click on insert row condition. So click on the field and go to insert row condition and add the condition as per my preference. So that here I've added all these conditions, so whenever there is a 0 value, the rows will not be displayed. And not only that, I have also added formulas in subtotal. So here you can see that the subtotal is going to be the sum of the above fields in the rows, and I've also referred this B15 row, which is the subtotal, and using the cell referred value, I am going to calculate the tax, which is 2% of the total values, to the subtotal. And furthermore, I am going to add subtotal and tax in order to get my total value in this invoice. And not only this, I'm going to go ahead and refer this total value that I'm getting in the table over here. So here is the total amount, and here you can see that I have referred the cell value along with the table name. So you'll be getting the table name over here, so you can make use of it and refer the cell's value, which is B17. And furthermore, I'll also have an ability to format these values that I'm getting. So if they are number formats, I can make use of the zero option or a percentage or any decimal values. I'll be able to use these format options to display my output value easily. So since this is a currency format, I'm going to use this currency symbol. And not only that, I've also referred the same table cell value and I've converted it into text. So I'm converting a number value to a text value so that my amount can be displayed in words. So once this configuration is done, I can go ahead and merge and send these invoices to my clients individually. So for that, what I have to do is I just have to go ahead and click on merge and send via email and send the documents. So let me show you a quick preview on how the output document looks like. So here you can see that for John Smith, this is the invoice number and these are the information in the table along with the total amount and the amount in words. So if I click on the next record, Sarah Johnson, you'll be able to see that there is a change in the number of rows. So according to the data source, you'll be able to dynamically display rows in the table. So this is how you can generate invoice and send it out in bulk without having to manually edit for each members.